Team, how are we? I hope all is good. This is, I was going to say to Theo then, our second day in the life video. We've not done a day in the life video. This is our second recording of our Get Shit Done Day that we're now going to be hosting in Glasgow. The last one was in January in Manchester. So we're now coming to Glasgow. We've been able to tie it in nicely as my best friend is getting married on Saturday in Perth. I have been practicing and perfecting my best man speech, so I've got a couple more run-throughs before we are good to go. So I thought we would tie that in with flying across to Scotland, putting a little 3-hour Get Shit Done Day together, bringing 20 to 25 of our coaches together in one room to be able to collaborate, jam, gain clarity, put together a clear plan, and really walk away with, well, one outcome in mind, which is how can they do more in 3 hours than they have done in the last 30 days or 3 months inside of their coaching business. And sometimes all it takes is one shift, one perspective, one idea, one conversation that can completely transform everything. So we've landed. I absolutely love flying. I was completely immersed in such a level of flow. Mr. Ben Leader always says to me, whenever I go on a plane, I come off a different man. I think just being 30,000 feet in the air in a think tank is unbelievable. No Wi-Fi, no way for people to contact you, headphones in, coffee locked and loaded, and I've been able to bash out so much work and put together so many pieces of the puzzle that have been pretty messy and pretty difficult and pretty challenging for me to articulate over the last little while. So actually having that 3-hour period of time just to really lock in was pretty powerful and has given me so much more clarity myself, which has been absolutely amazing. People always say to me, what is it that you miss about no longer living in Scotland? And I always say to them, there isn't anything really, but I've realised that actually M&S is probably the only thing. So quick M&S training session, some Mackie and ramen this evening, and we'll go from there. I stopped running for it's been about 3 or 4 months. I started running like 7-minute miles. Felt like comfortable. That was like my easy run. I did a run on the weekend. I literally like holding 7-minute miles. I felt as though that my heart rate was like more like zone 4 or zone 5. It's crazy how quickly you lose it. Still relatively fit in comparison, but nowhere near. But I was saying to somebody the other day, like, I just can't run all year round. Like running all year round, I think psychologically for me, it doesn't allow me to then really give it full beans when you want to. So I think having just seasons where sometimes you really kick on, push on and have like a good 12-16 week block, and then have like to just pull back and just do some other aerobic work. I'm going to buy a bike and just build some capacity just for the next little while and then get back on your feet. But yeah, just find otherwise you get so many like aches and pains and niggles, and even my capacity to lift just becomes even worse. This is the Dan Reeve, his favourite, he loves this. It's his favourite. Everyone else is doing bench press. Who can do the most amount of bench? Who can do the heaviest bench? I've got a competition with Dan who can windmill the most. Next time, next event, we do windmill off. He'll probably make excuses like he's just had a hip replacement, something like that. Yeah, not my problem. Hello. One more set. Good. I actually wrote a post on the plane saying a few years ago I was having a conversation with somebody who else is in the fitness industry, And the one thing that I said to them was that I want to build a business that gives me the freedom just to be able to train like a professional athlete. And I meant that jokingly, but also incredibly seriously. Now, I've not got the credentials to be a professional athlete. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. But for me, training is such an important part of my life. It's an important part of who I am, what I do. I place enormous value on it. It's given me so much. It's given me the foundation. I think it's taught me so much about business, and being able to have that space and that time to be able to train in a manner that feels good to you, that doesn't feel rushed, that you can have the boundaries put in place that just allow you to bring that full level of intentionality, because I know exactly what it's like to feel as though you're running all over the place, you're being pulled from pillar to post, you've got half an hour to get a session in or 40 minutes to get a session in, and yeah, you enjoy it and it still gets done, but not to the same level of like intentionality and just enjoyment and freedom. I love nothing more than just having like less constraints around training and being able to enjoy like the cycle to the gym, the warm up, the training session, the cycle home, the post workout coffee and food that I'll have, and really make that just such an important part and an anchor of my day. And so I'm very much optimizing for that at this present moment in time, although the goal is feel good, look good, and just really give myself a baseline of always being 90 days away from being able to do pretty much anything to a half decent standard, and then just pick and choose when I'm going to have goals, when I'm going to have challenges that I'm going to work towards, but always just have like a baseline that I've always got there as a default from which everything else can be built upon. So training's been good, back in the groove, back enjoying it, and pushing the weight up as well, which is always a nice thing.
It's been a long time. I was expecting to see you.
You know, mate, that's it. I thought I was in Glasgow, mate. I'm coming to see the most handsome man in Glasgow. You know what I mean? It's good. Not a lot, my friend. Good, mate. Really, really good.
I bet you're loving it out there.
Best thing I've ever done. So in 2015, I did my dissertation on entrepreneurship, and I can't remember the exact name of my dissertation title. I think it was why personal trainers and online fitness coaches can't grow their fitness business, I think, and what were the biggest barriers and what were the biggest constraints. I had to write 15,000 words. A lot of it was based upon obviously research, understanding why a lot of like SMEs struggle to grow, and then I went around all of Scotland interviewing a whole host of different personal trainers at the time that were industry leaders, and Derek was one of them. I actually found it in my phone. Derek, 13th of February 2015, 4 minutes 36. I also interviewed Tim Meadows, Tony Pang. I interviewed a girl called Lucy Sewell. There were a few others as well. And I never forget, Derek took me for some food after that, and I remember him telling me at the time how many hours that he was doing, and also the cash that he was making. I was only just starting my online coaching business. I was working 30 to 40 hours in the gym. I was also doing my dissertation and prepping for a bodybuilding show at the time. So I was doing all of my online coaching Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was getting up at 6, prepping my food, going and doing an hour's cardio. I'd get to the library for 8 AM with my eggs and my 6-pack bag. Would then spend 8 till 2 in the library banging out the dissertation. Would then go and train 2 till 4, 2 till 5, go home, prep my dinner, close a couple of loops, put up a social media post, and I did the exact same on repeat for about 6 months. And like that 6-month period of my life probably was the catalyst for absolutely everything, and again just like taught me so much about discipline, work ethic, the work you do in private, the work that nobody else now sees, the compromise, the sacrifices that you then make, and then obviously what came off the back of that in the months and the years to come are unbelievable. But yeah, Derek was a huge inspiration to me when I was not only doing my dissertation, but also just allowing you to see what's really possible, what you can do and what you can build. So it's been amazing to watch what those guys have been able to create with the multiple gyms across Glasgow for the last decade or so. Oh, milk the old delts. I've been daft. You did say it's in here impressive. Is it 130, you sure?
Yeah.
Sure it's 130? How positive are you?
100%.
100% positive?
100%.
Oh!
I feel like Attenborough.
Got it, mate. Is it 2?
Oh. I have no idea.
I can't remember, I don't know. I think it was 2.
This is what happens when the hand's not here.
I'm lucky I made it here by myself, I'll be honest with you. I've got instructions, don't speak to strangers. Use your P's and Q's. Is it Douglas? Is it Douglas?
Yeah, it is.
You sure? How positive are you?
100%.
Walking somebody else's gap. We're in. We made it back safe and sound.
The stuff that we would then get them to apply or change or do different,
Yeah.
would literally take them to a whole new stratosphere.
Let me read this to you. So basically what I've put here is building a freedom business isn't about doing as little as possible. It's not about sitting on the beach all day, and it's not about passing 100% of the coaching off to a team. It's not leveraging your coaching, which means that you give less or you reduce the quality of service that you're providing. If you're like me, you love what I do. It's a huge part of me. It brings me fulfillment, joy, and energy. It brings the best out of me, and it enhances my life. That's what building a business your way allows you to do. I've always wanted a freedom business where it complements what I do, and it doesn't complicate, because I've been there several times. I grow, it grows with me. I evolve, it evolves with me. I travel the world, it enhances those experiences. I look forward to spending time with the people who invest into me. I'm not trying to escape. I'm simply optimizing to work with clients that I love. I call this finding my people. Make a healthy profit every month so I can have one thing, more choice, and live my dream life now, not in the future. That's exactly what I want every single high performance coach to experience working with us. You never know when you might. You never know when you might need a tap.
Fucking on the soil.
Whoa! He's having an nosebleed. So basically 3 mechanisms. Building a freedom business allows you to make a healthy profit every single month. Number 2, it helps you work with and attract your people. And then number 3, it helps you live your dream lifestyle now, not later. Because everybody's focused on like the later piece. So it's like, if we can actually help them build a dream lifestyle now, so what does that now look like? Well, it's going out for coffee on a Wednesday. It's being able to pick your kids up for school if you're Ben. It's being able to whatever, looking or not allowing themselves to obviously then go and do, which I thought would be really cool. And it's the same thing. So again, it's like, what's our big idea? Number 1 is actually being able to help them build reoccurring revenue and then make a healthy profit in alignment with the choice that they want. Number 2 is building a team of 1 to 5. Troy taught him how to use sushi chopsticks. They're just for sticking sushi in. Yeah, good.
It's easier if you poke.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what she said. Yeah.
doing?
No, coffee yet today, mate. Fuck yeah. Who needs a coffee when you've got peppermint tea? Elite. It's elite.
What you got there?
Northern boys love gravy. I've got a cup of oxen.
Northern boys love gravy.
Beautiful.
You put too much bean in the bean. Honestly. He's like, you put too much coffee in the what's the flute? What do you call it? The
Portofilter. Grinder.
Yeah, is it a grinder? The portofilter. The portofilter. Yeah. Designed you an offer document that you're going to edit, tweak and adapt that now becomes like an offer document that you're going to be able to go and send out to a load of your best people. One of the biggest problems that we actually have is the marketing, the messaging, making sure that it's now landing, content now feeling easy, and then also how do I get my offer in front of more people? Because your offer only really gets in front of more people when you do like a launch or you say, hey, I've got coaching, do you want to basically buy it? Outside of that, it can be sometimes quite difficult because it's like, well, and then you don't always want to be launching and selling and telling people how they can buy your stuff, correct? Yep, otherwise you just feel a little bit ick. So it's easier for us to now be able to build a Google Doc, and I'm going to be able to show you exactly now how you can sell in a really ethical, easy, and a really simple manner that is going to help your audience just literally go, yep, I'm in, and we're going to test it today and we're going to see what comes back. Happy with that? Yep, okay. So.
I just find this stuff so hard, but I just need to sit and take my time to do it.
It's a process. I think important to know, this is going to take multiple, this will probably have multiple iterations. You'll probably write this and then you'll rewrite it and then you'll rewrite it and then you'll rewrite it, and it'll probably take you 10, 15 iterations to be able to like absolutely nail it. Yeah. But it's good because it's helping you digest and really communicate exactly like what it is. So if you can put this on paper and it's easy for somebody to understand, you can slide it across. That's your work. Not done, but it then makes it so much easier. Yeah. So keep writing, and I'll come.
Yeah, slightly different way. So how I would do with this is that you're still trying to target the same audience, and this is about talking to them as opposed to almost talk to the program to some extent. Obviously the houser in there, which is about the program, but it's still kind of the same thing, right? They're not massively pastoral.
Good. How you getting on?
Good, I've done.
So this is gonna be
first
this is
section.
gonna be perfect for you.
Yeah, I'd done this other day, so
Yeah.
that was good to kind of just plug into
Yeah.
to an extent. So yeah, no, it's been helpful.
Yeah, like that now is literally the perfect thing that you can now, like any of the workshops, any of the events,
Yeah.
Anything you now send to people. It's like
Yeah.
if they want more information, it's like that, and then that also this. So you know, you mentioned sent me the video sales letter. That now becomes a video sales
Right.
letter pretty much.
Yeah.
As well.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I had messages from people anyway, so I'm just going to send this after and say here's the outline.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Cool.
Yeah.
And the great thing is you, I say, because you've got that pre-sale, it's like actually you join now. This is going to be there's X amount of spaces left, and this is going to be the price.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. Yeah.
Amazing.
Really, really good.
You should be making it an absolute priority to get here and and spend the time with these people, because it's only going to, 10x, 100x its return for you over the next couple of months.
It's probably the 2 best days that I've had in the programme, just immersing yourself with, like I say, like-minded coaches who are going through the same things as you, the same successes, but the same sticking points, and maybe having solutions to the things you don't have a solution to yet.
Just wrapped up Get Shit Done Day and went and ate some incredible food afterwards. That is one of our highest values, whether it's just now coming together as a team, whenever we are in any part of the country, our favourite thing to do is to find some of the best food joints and go and break bread, eat, catch up, tell stories. I think it's just so wholesome, and exactly the same applies with our coaches as well. We always like to either do a physical endeavour, train, come together, do some business work, and then eat some food, and just like have that opportunity is definitely one of the most important and most highly valuable things that I absolutely love, whether that's now with clients, with team, or whether that's now with family and friends. So really, really powerful day. Today just really highlighted and showed me just how simple and easy you can make business, and really understanding what does a freedom business now look like to you as well, and recognizing actually how can I start living my dream lifestyle now, not later, and how can I remove the complexity that often we create with our business, and also the unnecessary need just to sit at your laptop pretending that you're working but you're not really doing anything. We had about 90 minutes where everybody was just so locked in. It was almost like a collaborative flow, and the work that they were able to produce, the outcomes they were able to get, and the work they were then able to get through was monumental. And one of the guys said to me at the end, it's like, I just need to be able to create an environment that if I could do that for 90 minutes every single day and I did nothing else, the growth of my business would be phenomenal. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not how much time you spend, it's the intentionality behind it. So great day. Our big thing is attracting clients that you love, finding your people. And it's days like today that just allow me to really appreciate that we have the opportunity to partner alongside incredible humans who all have similar shared values, who are all on a very similar mission, and people that I love spending time with as well. And that's what building a business is about. It's not about the top line. It's not about how do I just continue to grow and scale? How do I continue to get more bums on seats? It's actually the feeling that you have, the conversations that you get to experience, and the journey that you get to go on with people, which I think is the real beauty in all of this. So, done. Get Shit Done 2.0. We are heading to Portugal in 2 weeks for our next event, which we're very much looking forward to. So slightly different, but again, another great experience. So look forward to seeing you there.